Meanwhile, let's talk about this kid. Zion's rookie season came to an end as the Pelicans will not be participating in the playoffs. And with injuries, he played in just 24 games this season. Did average 22.5 points and 6 boards. Here's Zion on what he'll be focusing on this offseason.
Talk to my coaches, see what I need to do better from their point of view. You know, talk to my the player development coaches as well, see what I need to do better from their point of view. And, just work on every part of my game and, work on getting my body to where it needs to be.
Kendrick, what does that mean to you? And hear him say, Zach Lowe joins us as well. Kendrick, when you hear him say he needs to get his body where it needs to be, what does that mean?
Well, that means that he got to go in this offseason, Green, and he got to go on a serious diet. Listen, Zion is 6'6", 285 to 290 pounds. He have to drop at least 35 to 40 pounds, in my opinion, to be able to sustain playing 35 minutes plus a game. This is your franchise guy. And look, I played down there in New Orleans, so I know how those good people are. When those good people come up to you saying, hey, baby, I got this fried gator, I got this fried catfish, it's hard to tell them no. But listen, he gotta work on that. And if I'm him, I'm reaching out to players right now of LeBron James and reaching out for advice. You look at even a guy like Jokic in Denver who dropped a ton of weight, came back over the pandemic looking phenomenal. Everybody is losing weight because they know that the game is faster and the pace is faster, and he have to be able to drop his weight to be able to sustain and play as a franchise player.
It's a really important point. And so, Zach, with 1 year in the books now, what do we say of Zion Williamson, his place in the league and his expected future?
I think it's still going to be great, but Perk is right. He's got to lose weight. I mean, he's just too heavy. He's too big. And the Zion debate, it's a discussion now. I still lean Zion just because a positionless big man who can pass like that and get to the basket anytime he wants, that's like the holy grail of NBA players. But the health concerns, the totally unique body type, and what his rookie season has gone like, I mean, the long-term trajectory is now unclear. And I agree with Perk. Hire a chef. The Pelicans have to go in there and make sure they know what he's eating for every meal. They got to get the fitness regimen right because he's got to come back. Like Perk said, he's a franchise player. He's got to play 30, 35 minutes a game. It can't be this 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, night off. Like you're the guy.
Zach, let me turn the topic to another superstar, and that's Russell Westbrook. He's hurt with the Rockets looking to go in and do some damage in these playoffs. He has a strained quad. It's not quite clear exactly how much time he'll be out. What does this mean for the Rockets' chances of making a deep playoff run?
Well, deep is like, obviously they're going to need him to go deep. I still think they can beat the Thunder, even if he misses most of that series. They've been dynamite all year with just Harden on the floor. And yeah, teams are now going to double Harden with Russ out. But guess what? Now there's shooters everywhere. There's not one non-shooter on the floor with Harden. So they're going to keep bombing threes. To me, the worry is the 12 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is when Harden is on the bench. Houston never plays with both of those guys on the bench. How are they going to tread water in those minutes? If they lose those minutes big time, Oklahoma City has a chance to win that series. But I think they can survive this round or most of it without Russ because Harden is just that good. But Oklahoma City for sure has a chance.
Yeah, so we mentioned it's OKC they're playing, Perk, and you played with both Harden and Russell on the Thunder. How important is it to them, do you think, to win this series?
Well, it's very important to them to win it, but it's not going to be easy, Greeny, especially without Russ. I had this series going 6 to 7 games, Houston winning it with a healthy Russ. And without Russ, I don't know. When you look at this Oklahoma City team, they're very dangerous. They have a 6th Man of the Year candidate in Dennis Schroeder, who's giving you 19 points a game. You have a veteran in Gallo, who's giving you 20 a game. A young star in Shea Alexander, who's giving you 20 a game. And then you have the ultimate leader, a MVP in my eyes, in Chris Paul. So you can't take this Thunder team lightly. They play stingy on the defensive end. So look, the Rockets got their hands full with or without Russell Westbrook. That's why the Thunder are in the 5th seed.
Absolutely. All right, you guys rest up this weekend because starting next week, Monday, the playoffs begin, and we are going to go full on into it. And I'm going to need both of you guys regularly as we take on the NBA playoffs starting next week.
You just make sure you bring me on with Zach Lowe.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.